What if I told you there's a simple natural drink, just 100 ml, that you take 10 minutes before intimacy, and it can bring back those strong, powerful erections you haven't felt in decades? No pills, no prescriptions, no side effects, just 100 milliliters and your body starts reacting the way it did when you were 25. This isn't hype. It's real science, and it's transforming the lives of men over 60 every single day. My name is Dr. Kiara. I am a board-certified urologist and men's health expert with more than 30 years of experience helping older men rebuild their performance, energy, and confidence. I've worked with thousands of men who thought their best days were gone until they tried the exact method I am about to show you. Most men believe erectile dysfunction is caused by low testosterone or that it is just an unavoidable part of aging. But that's only part of the story. The real issue for most men after 60 isn't desire, it's blood flow. Specifically, the sharp drop in nitric oxide as we age. When nitric oxide declines, your arteries tighten, and the circulation needed for strong, lasting erections is restricted. What I'm about to share with you is designed to naturally reverse that process. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the 100 milliliters drink I recommend to my older patients, explain how it works in just 10 minutes, and why men in their 60s, 70 seconds, and even beyond are seeing life-changing results. Not just in their performance, but in their confidence and relationships. So don't go anywhere, because what you're about to learn may be the key to unlocking the strongest version of yourself starting tonight. Before we dive in, if you haven't already, hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of my tips to restore vitality and performance. And if what I share here speaks to you, type 1 in the comments. If it doesn't, type O. I read every response, and your feedback helps me serve you better. Let's begin with a truth most men over 60 never hear. The real reason erections weaken isn't simply because of age or a lack of testosterone. There's something deeper happening inside your blood vessels. And once you understand this hidden cause, you'll see why it's possible to restore performance naturally and for good. When men in their 60s come into my office, they often hesitate before speaking. Eventually, they open up and say things like, "Doc, the desire is still there. I still love my wife, but my body just isn't responding anymore. It feels like I've lost a part of myself." And in their eyes, I see the frustration, the shame, and the fear that this is just how it ends. But here's the truth I always tell them, and the truth I want to tell you now. You haven't lost your manhood. You haven't run out of testosterone, and aging doesn't mean the end. The real problem comes down to one thing: blood flow. When we're young, blood vessels are flexible and responsive. They open up quickly, blood rushes in, and an erection follows. But after 60, arteries stiffen, the lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium, begins to weaken, and most importantly, your body produces far less nitric oxide. Without nitric oxide signaling your vessels to open up, the blood simply doesn't reach where it needs to go. That's why so many men feel the desire but can't get the physical response. It's not that the engine is broken, it's that the fuel lines are clogged. Unfortunately, most men are never told this. Instead, they're given a prescription and sent home, never realizing there's a natural way to restore circulation from the inside out. And here's where things get interesting. A simple 100 milliliters drink can help reverse this process. It works with your body, not against it, and the difference can begin in just 10 minutes. I'll never forget one of my patients, 71 years old. He had tried everything: pills, patches, even injections. Nothing gave him reliable results. He looked at me one day and said, "Doc, I am tired of being told the only option is a blue pill that doesn't even work half the time." So I offered him something new, a 100 milliliters natural drink, simple but backed by solid science. He was skeptical, but he trusted me. 10 minutes later, something happened he hadn't felt in years. His body responded. He felt alive again. What's in that drink? A precise mix of ingredients that target the real cause for circulation. At its core is beetroot juice, one of the richest sources of natural nitrates. Nitrates convert into nitric oxide, opening blood vessels and restoring flow exactly where it matters. Then comes L-citrulline, an amino acid found in watermelon. It extends nitric oxide production, keeping blood vessels open longer. Pomegranate extract supports both testosterone and blood vessel function. And finally, a touch of cayenne pepper, which boosts circulation and naturally warms the body. The magic isn't in each ingredient alone, it's in how they work together. Beetroot opens the door, L-citrulline keeps it open, pomegranate fuels the system, and cayenne sparks the fire. It's a formula designed specifically for older men who need support, not strain. And the results? Fast and consistent. Liquids absorb quickly, far faster than pills or tablets. The moment this drink hits your stomach lining, absorption begins. Within minutes, beetroot converts into nitric oxide, telling arteries to relax and open up. L-citrulline kicks in to prolong the effect. Pomegranate strengthens vessel walls, while cayenne boosts circulation and body warmth. By the 10-minute mark, many men describe feeling fuller, more sensitive, and more responsive. For some, spontaneous arousal even returns naturally, not forced. I remember another patient, Mark, a 67-year-old retired firefighter married for 35 years. He sat in my office and said quietly, "Doc, I love my wife, but I feel like I'm failing her and myself." He had tried prescriptions but hated the side effects. Some nights they worked, others they didn't. "I don't want a maybe," he said. "I just want my body back." I gave him the 100 milliliters formula. The next morning, he texted me 3 words. It actually worked. Later that week, he came back standing taller, smiling more. "We connected last night in a way we haven't in years," he told me. "It wasn't just physical, it was emotional. I felt like myself again." Stories like Mark's happen all the time. Men who had nearly given up suddenly discover it's not too late. So what happens inside your body after that first sip? Within 5 minutes, absorption begins. By 10 minutes, nitric oxide is increasing, blood vessels are opening, and circulation is improving. Within 15 minutes, many men feel the difference: more fullness, more sensation, more confidence. And here's the best part. The benefits build with consistency. Use this drink 3 to 4 times per week. Some men notice changes right away. Others take a few days. Either way, your system is being reawakened gently, naturally, and without the harsh crash of prescriptions. Unfortunately, most men never hear about this solution. Why? Because there's no big pharmaceutical company promoting beetroot or L-citrulline. No commercials talking about pomegranate or cayenne. Instead, men are told the only answer is a pill. And so many accept decline as normal aging, when it doesn't have to be. But now you know the truth. Your body isn't broken, it just needs the right support. Start by making this 100 milliliters drink part of your routine. Take it about 10 minutes before intimacy, or even before bed if you're not sure what the night will bring. Don't overthink it, just make it a habit. Like brushing your teeth. Over time, your body learns the signal. Circulation improves, sensitivity returns, and confidence rebuilds. And remember, this isn't just about performance. It's about connection with your partner, with your confidence, with yourself. I've seen men break down in tears after realizing they can feel desired again after years of struggle. That's not just health, that's healing. So if you've made it this far, I want to thank you for taking your health seriously. What we've discussed isn't about chasing youth, it's about reigniting your vitality, your confidence, and your ability to connect fully. Your story isn't finished. In fact, for many men, this chapter, the one where you take control and rediscover your strength, becomes the most rewarding part of their journey. And here's a bonus tip. If you combine this drink with a few simple habits like daily walking, staying hydrated, stretching, meditation, and cutting down on processed sugar, you'll see even faster, longer-lasting results. Small lifestyle changes add up, and when paired with this drink, the improvements can feel life-changing. Because the best version of you is still ahead, and now you have a safe, natural, and powerful way to reach it.